Can you hear me? Ah. Ha, ha, ha. Woo! Wow! Woo! Woohoo! Woo! Woohoo! Wow, that's really good. Okay, one sec. Let me see. Don't have the chat. One moment. This is my nightmare. Okay. Being in a setup that I don't know. It will be my nightmare. Okay. 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 Transition. Maybe like this. Oh, oops. Can you hear me? Hi everyone, it's me, Cecilia McGree from hololive and Justice. Spin to win. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm fine. Do you hear the music? Can you hear the music? My BGM? Can you hear my BGM? No. Why? Okay, let me see. Why? How about now? Yay! Okay, well, as some of you might know, I'm currently housing at Gigi Murin's house, so I don't have a proper setup yet. I don't know if I have it, but I don't have it right now. That's for sure. I don't know, I look weird. I kind of look weird. I look kind of weird. Sitting down, standing up, tiny. You always look weird. Your mother. No. Yeah. Welcome in, everyone. Today is Serious Immigrants from hololive and Justice. The stream where I talk about my release of my song. Let me just make myself bigger. How does she live like this? Yeah, I'm using her setup, her PC, her everything, so this is a little bit scuffed, but this is the best I could have done in this millimeter amount of time. Can't speak anymore. And so this is just how it's gonna have to be today. As you may or may not know, me, Usually McGreen, released an original song that is now available on streaming. Yay! Oh, it's called Wind Up. So please listen to it. And today we will be talking about, and when I say we, I mean me. Today I will be talking about it. And I will telling you all about it. And I'll tell you all the fun things about it. And all the terrible things about it. And all the secrets about it. And all the things, everything I remember. I might forget everything. Literally everything. I'm Widowy in FL Studio. What's the program you're using? It's FL Studio. What's the program you're using? This is FL Studio. What is the program called that you're using? It's FL Studio. Yeah, but what is the program you're using? That's called FL Studio. FL. This is FL Studio. There you go. Photoshop? Yes. Excel? Yes. Well, yeah, welcome in, everyone. I'm really excited. I'll be talking about my song today. And if you want to listen to it on streaming services, you can now, because a couple of people were like, why is it not on streaming services? My bad. It's because I don't actually know. Because it wasn't ready, I guess. But now it's ready. So now you can listen to it. What if I'm blind and deaf? Oh. And I have pity for you, but can't help you with that, sorry. Not a miracle worker. Oh, music went away. Oh, it's not looping. One sec. Now it's looping. And then, I don't know how to start. Okay, well, I know how to start. Welcome everyone, it's me Cecilia, I'm from Holy and Justice, Spin to Win! And today, I will be talking about my original song. You know what I kind of want to do? You know those Genius videos? Wait. Genius. You know, with the aggressive yellow background, and then they're talking about their song, and you're like, what is going on? Yeah, we can do that. Please don't copyright strike me. Please don't copyright strike me. I'm in a weird yellow room. Okay, I found the yellow. They copyright strike the yellow. They're like, that's our yellow. Okay. File export JPEG. Yellow. And it was all yellow. The instrumental version of Wind Up's so good. Going to listen to these so much during my long commutes to work. Yay, I like the instrumental version too. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have sang on top of it because I really like the way the instrumental version sounds. And it's kind of like, whoa. And it's kind of like you don't hear certain details in the normal version because it's flashbang, because it's this is supposed to, you can barely see it, because it's overshadowed by the vocals. Wow, I cannot speak. Lemon, cookie, lemon, cookie. Quick question, is this an FL Studio? No, this is yellow. It was all yellow. Okay. Quick disclaimer before I begin. Today will be a little bit scuffy. Like never before in the Cecilia Livestream. And yeah, that's how it is. Okay. So, just adjust the mic a little bit. I streamed Wind Up, and then the love of my life confessed her love to me. Then I woke up. Still 10/10 would recommend. Especially 10/10. If it can give you such vivid, amazing, beautiful dreams, I don't understand. There couldn't be nothing wrong with it, can there? Okay, so I started working on the song, I think so I decided I wanted to do a song at the new year in January. I was like, I want to do a song. And originally I wanted to release it for 1 year anniversary. I was like, I'm going to do a song and I'm going to release it for 1 year anniversary. And then I thought to myself, okay, can I make my own song? And then I was like, obviously I can. Should I? And then I was like, sure, yeah, I should. Yeah, this is a really good idea. No, nothing terrible or bad or negative is going to happen if I write my own song. It's going to be amazing, incredible, beautiful. And then I had to kind of look into it. In the meaning. And I had to look into it. Obviously I had to apply, not apply, but be like, hey guys, I'm making a song. And then music team is like, okay. And then I didn't do anything. I had made the decision and I didn't do anything. And for a very long time. And then just didn't do anything. And then I decided, okay, even though I want to make my song and even though I want to write it and everything, 1 second. Why am I blinking like this so much? What's going on here? What is going on here? There we go. And then I was like, okay, if I want to make my own song, that's all nice and dandy, but I'm not a professional. I don't really know what I'm doing 100% of the time. And even though I've made songs before, obviously the scale is very different here. And yeah, I was a little bit intimidated. So I decided to hire the help. I also can't mix. I can't mix and I can't tune, I can't time. I can't do any vocal stuff. So I knew already, okay, I'm going to get someone to mix the vocals, right? And then also someone to tune and time it and everything. And then I decided, okay, what if I get a producer that already is good? And then they just help me clean it up, I give them a little something, and they're like, okay, let me make it better. And then it becomes a good song. And it goes from something a little bit more amateurish that is cute, but you know, not necessarily professional level, to something that is professional level. Yeah. So I still get the experience of making it myself without the fear of it turning out really bad. So I got the help of, wait, I have credits. I prepared my credits list. My credits list, a screenshot from the music video. There we go. My credits. So I got the help of Ethero, who's a really cool, amazing producer, composer, who I actually listened to before all of this. Like, there's one album, I think it's called Spirit Dance, that he's made, and it's like instrumental only, and it's my go-to travel album. When I travel, I listen to it. It's very nice. You should all check it out. I haven't had the time yet, but I'll link everyone's socials and maybe YouTube channels or whatever under the song and the stream. Yeah. And then so when the music team, or maybe my manager, I don't remember, when whoever reached out to him was like, hey, do you want to work with this? Hey. And I got a yes. I was like, yay! I was like, wow! Yay! Yippee! I will not die. It won't be the worst thing in the world. It'll be someone that knows what they're doing is going to look at this and be like, wait, let's change this up. And then that was decided, and then I didn't do anything for a very long time. And then music team was like, hey, Cecilia immigrated from... Okay, I'm gonna do a dramatic reenactment, okay? Are you ready? Okay. So I am me, and then we need who's music? How can I make music department team? What? How does music department? Okay. Wait. This is music department. Yellow square. No. It should be properties. Nope. Oh God, I hate change. I cannot deal with this setup that Gigi has going. I'm gonna die. Okay. It should be blue. Holo. Okay, that's a little bit good enough. This is music department. Anyways, music department's like, hey, Cecilia, immigrant from hololive and Justice. I'm like, oh, hi, yeah, hello, what's going on? Hey, Cecilia, you know the original song you wanted to make? Yeah. How's that looking? Well, I want to do it. Yes, but do you have anything? Do you have a demo? Yeah. And then, well, if you want it to be released in June, you're gonna have what, May? June? I don't remember. You're gonna have to get a demo. So I'm like, okay. And then while I was here in March, not here, in the Feist in March, and I was like doing everything for Fez, I bought a piano and I locked myself into my apartment for like 2 days, and I turbo locked in, and I sent them the first demo. I wrote it, the first bass line, I wrote it in 1 day, because I just was so unhappy with it. I had something in my mind, and I was like, this sucks, I hate it. I had actually a completely different song originally, and I didn't like it because it was too depressing. Because for some reason, whenever I do music, it turns sad, and I don't know why. I really don't know why, but it's just how it is. And I hated it. And then I redid it, and then I sent it to them, and they're like, well, that's great. Please send us any updates. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do that. And then I forgot about it. For a couple of months. And then music department's like, hey, Cecilia immigrant from hololive and Justice. Can you please? I'm sorry. This is my official apology to music department. I'm very sorry. It won't happen again. I have learned my lesson. It wasn't that bad. I am exaggerating it for comedic effect, but I do struggle a lot with... I like music. I like making music. I like writing music, but I really struggle with being like, okay, now I have to be creative. You know what I mean? Like, now, at this very moment, I have to come up with this. And like sometimes I have these days where I'm very creative and I feel inspired and I write something, but having to be this like right now you have to be able to do this is insanely difficult. And anyone who's a professional musician who does this for like a job, my respect to you is insane, enormous, and I do not understand how you do it, because I would go in. I went insane. Anyways, and then I wrote it, and then we can take a look at my very first draft that I sent over. Why is everything yellow? It was all yellow. This was my very first draft that I sent in. I wonder how I'm gonna do this audio-wise. Are you gonna be able to hear this? Let me see. This looks different from my setup. Okay. This was my very first. Can you hear this? You talking to me? Oh, hi. One sec. Hello? I'm back. No, it was not Gigi. It was Gigi Mama. that was not Gigi. Okay, one sec. Okay. Gigi Mama. Okay. Jump scared me. I just hear random noises. I'm like, is it her? Why is she talking to me? Okay. Where's my music? Did the mic pick her up? Did you hear her? Am I doxing Gigi Mama? No? Okay. The thing is, like, it's really fucking warm in this room, so I left the door open. I should not have done that. Anyways. So, this was my very first version that I sent in. Sure. Kinda quiet. Kinda loud. Okay. So this was the first version! Obviously, it was very different still. Well, it wasn't. This might have not been the very first version. But it was like one of the first. This is the only one I could find. Where are the strings? Oh, the strings aren't activated for some reason. Let me see. The thing is, obviously, this is not my PC. So, some of my plugins aren't here. Okay, just imagine the strings being there. Yeah! And then I sent this in. Yeah, there's no strings, there's no bass yet. And the drums are like baby drums. Yeah, Yeah, imagine there being strings here. They go like. So that was like my first, how do you call it? A prototype. And my very first demo, I only had the first minute. I sent that in. Music team was like, okay. And then it took a while, and then I worked on the rest. My strings are gone. Where are my strings? My strings! A draft, yeah. And then the very first thing Ethro did was upgrade the drums. And when you listen to this version and you compare it to the new version, it's like the drums, it's insane. The draft, like the drums is like baby's first drums. I just use like a normal drum pattern, like a preset. And then the new drums are so crazy. They're so cool. I have no strings to hold me down. No, I need my strings. Look here, strings after chorus. Oh. So this, yeah. Yay, you heard it once. Perfect. So basically, for this wind-up sound in the beginning, that's a wind-up pocket thingy that I have. So this is real. And then these like tick 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 noises here. These are also real. They're like from like an egg watch. Yeah, this one is the one from my intro. Yeah. And yeah, then there's the strings, and then Ethro added a lot. He added the bass, which I think adds, I don't know. I think my biggest difficulties for me are drums and bass. Drums and bass, because I don't really know how to play those, so I don't really understand how to make them. I don't get it. I don't understand, but that's okay. That's why I got help. And the string solo, the viola solo, and obviously the drums, and then a lot of other small stuff. And my favorite thing about the song, my favorite sounding sound in the entire song, which is, guys, of course, it's free plugin Labs, our MVP, and it's these. Of course, it's Labs. I made my song built off of Labs, and here's how I did it. And these, I think they sound like, they kind of, this sounds like, I don't know, it reminds me of like dice rolling. It's the lab is, the instrument is called, where are you? Where is everything? Oh, there. I don't know if the pop-ups will show up. It's not showing up on my stream. It's one of the pianos, but it's like, it's a piano, but it's like the muted. And it's just the sound of the key getting hit. So it's like, yes, I really like it. It sounds like a, wait, I can tell you the exact name. I can figure it out. I have it right here. No. Labs. Labs is a free plugin. It's called Vintage Keys, Signs of the Times. And then it's just like reverbed to oblivion. Otomo's falling down the stairs. Yeah. Like a wooden frog. Yeah. So I really like that. And then I like the crazy piano. Do I have Serum on this PC? I think so. Little cute instrument. So cute! So cute. Wait. I love this instrument. Don't even know what it is. It's like a synth piano. Okay, actually, let me just figure out. Can I get my strings back? If I can get my strings back in a minute, I'll do it. If I can't get my strings back, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. Wait, let me see. Oops. No, no. Do I get my... Give me my strings. Give me my strings back. You heathen. You evil. Where are my strings? String chorus. Labs? It's labs too? Maybe. Oh, it's because I don't have the string ensemble plugin downloaded. Okay. Spitfire Labs. It's called strings ensemble. Strings. Don't worry. Strings. String. Okay. Oh well. Well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, so this is what I sent, and then I started writing the lyrics, and I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted for the lyrics in the beginning. I was like, oh, do I want this to be... do I want this to be like uplifting? Do I want this to be for real, be so for real right now? Or do I want it to be more something cute and silly? But then, one of my hardest weekends of my life in March, when I was like, I have to send this demo in, and well, not this entire demo. I only had 1 minute. I only had the chorus, the verse and the chorus, and I was like, okay, I gotta send this in. And I got so upset about the idea that it wasn't perfect. And like I said, I built an entire completely different song first. Completely different. A completely different vibe, completely different genre, completely different everything. And then I was like, I hate this. It's not good enough. Nothing's good enough. And then I wrote a second one, and I didn't like that one either. And then I ended up with this one, and it was kind of positive. And I was like, wow, for once, I've made something that isn't depressing. And then, yeah, and then since I was struggling so much with this idea of perfectionism, and 99% of my struggles are have to do with like that kind of struggles. That's how it came to be, and that's how I decided on what the theme should be and what the lyrics should be and everything. Yeah, so I was, yeah, and then I think my lyrics in the beginning were a little bit different, but they were basically, the beginning was always the same. I have my very first terrible, don't judge my singing, guys. Don't judge my singing. This was me speaking into my mic. This was my like very big. Okay, it doesn't sound as bad as I remembered. So this was the same. Yeah, these lyrics were the same, I think. Me quietly singing into my mic at 4 AM in the Far East apartments. Yeah, so the first verse was decided pretty much from the beginning. It was the same throughout the entire time, so nothing really changed there. I just wrote what was in my mind, and then the chorus. Yeah, I think the chorus changed. The melody didn't change at all from the first draft, but originally I wanted to do, and now we go up, 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 kind of like that, but. I realized it sounds too much like one of the Miku songs. My biggest fear. Accidentally copying someone else's song. I didn't do it on purpose. But it was like the up, up, up is it is a common theme. So originally it was like, and we go up, 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 yeah, the sky is the limit. And now shut up, up, and now you stop, 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 or something like that, right? Like this repeating the same word over and over again. Miku, no, please. Miku putting a hit mark on me. No, Miku, don't shoot me, please. Please don't shoot me. Yeah, so I decided not to do that. And then I changed it to, and now we wind up high. And as you can maybe tell from the lyrics, the first two choruses are the same. And then the bridge part. So the first two choruses. Wind up high. This is pretty much what I ended up with. So now shut up on track. Oh, just give me a minute. You tell me reach further, too bad it's too high. And now we wind up. yeah, I think the only thing I changed in the end was instead of having "and now," I think I changed it to "and so," which is, you know, not too crazy of a change. If only I had my strings. I love the strings. I'm so sad. Let me download the strings. Give me my strings. Get more strings. Give me those strings. Briefing. Oh, there we go. Fluid strings. The free one, of course. The free strings. String ensemble. Tout ensemble. Strings ensemble. Huh. Maybe something changed since I made this. I can't find them. It's fine. And then the second verse. Well, let's say the after chorus. No matter which way, this stayed the same. No way, please, you just lead me astray. Yeah, okay. I didn't remember, but yeah, seems like the second verse was also exactly the same. So I didn't really change anything there. Didn't change anything there. But yeah, so the one thing, I can't show it because I guess I can replace the strings with some random strings. The random default strings. Let me just do that real quick, just so that you have at least some strings in here. You know when you have a program and you use it in a very specific way, and then you have like everything set up in a way where you like it, and then you can't find anything anymore? This is me right now. Can't find anything. I don't even know. This is not my usual setup. This is awful. Awful. This is awful. Where's the search bar? Where are the instruments? No. I need my setup. I mean, I'm glad this worked out at all to begin with, to be honest, so I shouldn't complain too much. Anybody remember how I get the... How do I get it back? Where am I? Who am I? Is it because this is the free version? Maybe. No. Guys, I own the program, I just didn't activate it on this PC. Oh, I don't know what to do. Let me... oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. Packs, instruments, orchestral. Okay, I'm gonna use random strings. Let's see. Random strings. Random strings? Random strings? Oh, okay. It's fine. Okay. And then, as you might or might not know, the chord progression, I don't think I'll talk about it. I think that's a bit too annoying, the details, but they're mostly jazzy chords. Actually, I don't remember, what is this? A, B, D, this, D, can't tell. D, E, B, D, A, D, this, A, E. I'm like, what is this? Wait, what did I do here? That's a B7. then the E. What's the E doing here? Don't remember. I think it was like a... I wrote it down somewhere. Someone that does music theory will probably be able to tell you. I think it's like an E... a sus... 7th? E sus 7th. 4/7. That's the one! Yeah. E sus 4/7. Yeah. And then, yeah, and my favorite chord in the world is a D major 9. So, I don't remember. I think it's here. Me crashing out looking at this. It's been a long time. Don't say sus like that. It's how you write it down. A sus chord. It is a suspicious chord. What can I say? That's just how you say it. But I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been too long. But and then this one, this piano melody. This is how it all started. So I started with a piano melody. This was, I think, improvised, and I was like, So I'm very happy that I was able to just like end up just using that in the final version of the song. So yeah, and then I think we can look. That's what I did. And then there was a lot of back and forth with the producer, who helped. Like I said, the drums, my drums. Listen to my drums. listen to them. Oh yeah. Whoa. Woo. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Don't tell it. Don't tell anyone my drums. Don't show anyone my drums. My original drums. Guys, please don't copyright strike my original drums. These are my original drums. For some reason, these drums kind of remind me. You know the song from Powerpuff Girls? A little bit. Yeah, so many drums. Not bad. It's okay. You don't have to lie to me. Yeah, and then it built up from there. Yeah. And then I guess we can look at the lyrics a little bit. Let's look at the lyrics. Me and my genius thingy. There we go. Loud. Fighting game, trying to save the world. That's so true. Okay. Wind up. Cecilia in the green. Lyrics. Wow! Someone wrote these out for me. Awesome. Yay! Your eyes, you're welcome. I don't even know if these are correct. We're gonna have to find out. Play around and find out. Sorry for the scuff, guys. I really wanted to do the stream. Wow. Now, instead of waiting a million years. Maybe I should have waited. No, I got this from... I'm taking it from Genius. Don't tell them. I haven't fact-checked these. Do you think these are correct? I think so. Too high. Oh. That's weird. Okay, we're gonna do it one thing at a time. So basically, the song, as a lot of you realized, and as I have said, it's about me bearing my heart out to you guys. I don't know. Feels a little bit vulnerable, but it's okay. We're here now. This is FL Studio. Yeah, this is the real page. So I struggle a lot with not wanting to do things because I don't think they're good enough, especially when it comes, I don't know, anything really. As you know, I like to make things rather than the results. I like the process of making things. And that can be music, that can be, I don't know, you know, I have a lot of hobbies. I like arts and crafts a lot, although I haven't really had time for that. But I like, weirdly enough, I really like motion design. I love After Effects. I love After Effects. So all my like stupid bits, most of the time they are born in After Effects. I also like Cubism Live 2D. As you know, I rigged my kimono outfit, Sicilian Immigrant's kimono outfit. So I like those a lot. I don't really like drawing because I suck at it and I don't have the patience to get better. And I like that music and instruments. But in a world where in a world where like everything, especially with the internet, you only see the best all the time. And then you want to do something and you tell yourself, oh, I'm just doing it for fun. But at the same time, you still have this direct comparison for yourself to always see the people that are good at it. And you, even if you're just doing it for fun, it's very hard not to compare yourself to others. So from a very long time, I stopped like comparing myself because there's always someone better than you, in my opinion. So I don't struggle with that as much. But I do struggle with the idea of like, okay, if I'm making something as a joke and it's not serious, then I don't really care. But if I'm making something and I'm like, okay, I'm putting my all into this, I'm doing a lot of effort here and I want this to turn out good, and then I'm not sure if it will turn out good or it's just not good enough, that's something I struggle a lot with. So I struggle a lot with, like, for example, playing the violin, because I don't practice that often, and then I play out of tune, and I'm like, oh, no! Or, you know, you are good at some point, and then the violin is, like, a really finicky instrument. If you don't play for a couple weeks, it's over. It's over. So the piano, for example, I don't really mind the piano that much, because I'm not meant to be good at it. Oh, door's opening? Nope, different door. I don't have training in it. I just taught myself for fun. So then I don't really mind. But if it's something that I feel like I should be good at, then I struggle with it a lot. And then when I decided to do this song, it was a similar vein where I'm like, I'm not a professional. I don't know exactly. I'm self-taught. Like I've never learned how to write a song. Most people don't, I guess. But I don't really know what I'm doing. But if I still am in Holo and I still will be releasing this song, and then just the sheer idea of my original song being on the same platforms as like all these other girls' original songs, which are, more professional, and I don't want to like compare them in a positive or negative way, but it's more like, how am I okay with it being made by myself, but it not being up to the same standard as the other songs that I made, right? Which luckily, I think Ethero saved the song a lot and did make it sound much better. But at the end of the day, it's still my crazy melody that goes a little bit too fast. I know the BPM is too high. When I look back at it, there's a lot of things where I'm like, I should have changed it. Sometimes the lyrics are a little bit word salady, like this type of things. And I struggle a lot with just being like, okay, but no, this is okay. It's okay if it's not perfect. And that's what the song is about. It comes full circle. So ironically enough, while I was writing this song, I struggled more with the theme of the song that I have had in a long time, because it was like, oh, this is gonna be a song. It's gonna be like on Spotify and stuff. No, help. So yeah, and then yeah, but I'm very happy that I did do it in the end, because I feel like it's very me. You can very much hear, my plinky plonky in there. I really like fast BPMs. I really like the fast piano and the synth piano. I like that sometimes it's kind of orchestral, so there's like orchestral instruments, there's a real viola, a real violin in it, but there's also the weirdest dice sounding instrument and stuff. So I had a lot of fun, but it was a struggle, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then the lyrics themselves, they're kind of built up in a way where in the first verse she's struggling and she kind of accepts that I think I wanted it to be like me. I kind of accept that I should just not do things, because oftentimes I do think I've mostly overcome these struggles in the sense that I do things. Like, I did do the song, I do make things, but the thoughts about it and the negative thoughts, they still persist sometimes, right? I don't think anyone, if you have a really bad characteristic, if you have a flaw, or if you struggle with something, I think even if you have overcome it, it's always going to come back to you. It's always like a what is it called? Baustelle. It's not something that you like overcome once and then it's gone forever. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, oh, now I get it, and then suddenly you're cured from your doubts, right? So yeah, it's always gonna come back, and you're always gonna have to a construction site. Yeah, you're always gonna have to work on yourself. And even though I've overcome these thoughts, mostly they do come back, and they came back while I was working on the song. So it's kind of meant like, yeah, she's struggling in the beginning, and in the first chorus, it's basically like, if it's not perfect, why try? You know, like if it's not gonna be perfect, why would you do it? And that kind of thought. And also, it's like, and now we wind up high. Yeah, the sky's the limit. And then the they tell me reach further. I think I wanted it to be a mix of expectations that you put on yourself. So they is kind of like your thoughts, your negative thoughts. But it can also be people from the outside, you know, sometimes. Oh, you should do this, you should do that. And then I'm like, no. So yeah, those two. And it's the general idea that you're trying, but it's not enough. And then what happens next? And then what happens next? You won't believe what happens next. The post chorus is la 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 la. And then in the meaning. Yeah, and then the second verse is I think one of my favorite lines in the song is perfection you seclude me, because I think when you have these doubts and when you have these thoughts, even if you reach out to friends or, you know, professionals and you're like, hey, listen to this song I made. For example, I sent, you know, I was crashing out, and then I sent it to some of the girlies, and they say nice things about it, and they're like, wow, this is really good, I really like it, right? But when you are in this mindset of like nothing's good enough, nothing really reaches you, right? If you yourself feel like things aren't the way you want them to be, even if someone else, even if you hold the person that's saying something in high regards and value their opinion, if they say, no, it's really good, you don't really believe that, you know? And I think perfectionism, for me, and I think for a lot of people, it does seclude you, because you get so in your own head that nothing really reaches you. And, you know, so that's something you have, that's something you gotta work on if you struggle with the perfectionism. And then the no more, no way is kind of like, she's giving up. She's not gonna do anything anymore. Never gonna do anything. No. And the fear of failure, never gonna do anything anymore in her entire life. Such a sad song. But don't worry, it's not sad forever. Oopsie. Because the bridge, this is the bridge. The first third of the bridge is like the negative thoughts in her head of, you know, wanting it all, but you can't pay the price. And this is something that I personally struggle with a lot. Yeah, I would like to have it all. I would like to be a professional, perfect, 100%, everything's perfect. But like, there's no time. Like, there's no reality where I could do everything I do, but I do it perfect. That's just not realistic, right? So I'm not willing to put in the insane amounts of effort. I mean, this is like the negative thoughts speaking, right? So like in your negative headspace, you're like, okay, you want to be better, but it's not like you do music every day, 10 hours a day, or, you know, whatever. Let's say I really want to get good at a video game, but I'm not willing to spend 20 hours a day practicing it. So that's thought, right? And then the whole fear of failure and stuff. And not willing to sacrifice anything. I think very often we as people, we want things, but we're not actually willing to put in the amount of effort that we believe is needed. And then it turns positive, because then it's like, in my mind, I thought the second half of the bridge is more like otomos and friends and whatever positive part you have in your life, saying nice things. So they like give up your thoughts, like those thoughts. You can always try twice, and I think that's really important. I think if you have a fear of failure, what helps me is going with the thought experiment of like, okay, but what if this happens? What if this goes bad? You know, in this awful scenario, what if it goes really bad? Then you can always try again, and then live up again, put all behind. It's like kind of the thoughts, and then stand up, grow tall, and we all be by your side. And then it's the otomos, because the otomos are by my side. And always see my friends and anyone who supports me in my endeavors. Oh my god, I'm so uncomfortable talking about this. Oh god. Okay, I'm back. I'm fine. And then the last chorus. Didn't think about how vulnerable I was gonna be talking about this. And then the last chorus. me just thinking like, and then I'm gonna show my FL Studio and it's gonna be so nice. Okay. And then change the subject quick. And then here is the positive chorus. And this the, you know, like you see the positivity of it all, and you get kind of like taken out of this negative headspace that you're in. And it's still the same melody, it's still the same lyrics to some degree, but yeah, for example, it's the if I don't believe it, I guess that's just fine. It's kind of like even if you don't think you're good enough, you should still do it. Just do it. Literally. Just do it. And then I put in spin to win. Spin it to win because I thought it would be fun. Yeah, I'm trying. I tested and spin it to win and revisit. I won't draw the line. I won't draw the line as in like, I won't draw the line of the perfectionism, and I'll test it and spin it to win and revisit. You can always try again. My mind's the limit. I want to refresh further. I cannot deny is the counter motif to, in the beginning was like, I want to reach further, too bad, that's a lie. I think a lot of people that have a fear of failure tell themselves, oh, it's not like it doesn't matter if it doesn't work out well, you know? And because they're so afraid of failure that they kind of gaslight them into thinking nothing matters, because they're like, if it does fail, then I won't be as hurt. So it's like I want to reach further, too bad, that's a lie. I'm lying. But in reality, I want to reach further, I cannot deny. So, because even if you do fail, you still want to do your best, and you want to reach further, and you want to make it all work out. And then, so now let's touch the sky. Please just give me a minute and stay next to me for a while. And I think that's important, that some things just need time. I think a lot of people, we as people are very impatient. We want to see results immediately. We're like, oh, I'm doing this now. Why isn't it perfect? Oh, but I've been spending an entire weekend on this song. Why hasn't it turned out exactly the way I'm imagining in it? You know? And then you think to yourself, yeah. And stay next to me for a while. And then in the end, there's like this harmony. And she says, again, stay for a while. And she goes like, la 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 la. Yeah. The crash out face. So that's the song. It's the lyrics of the song. They're very special to me. We're getting a little bit emotional. But thank you very much for all your positive words on it. I've been so happy reading them all. And I feel very blessed that I have, you guys to listen to my music, and even like all the other, all the friends and whole girls as well. I remember, obviously I sent a lot of updates to people, and I was like, what do you think? What do you think about this? And, Gigi, for example, she was there and she helped, especially in the beginning when I wasn't really sure about and Raura too. And I remember specifically Bay, I think I had a crash out like a week before the release, or maybe like 2 days before the release. I was listening to it and I thought to myself, I hate it. I hate everything. I hate it so much. And I sent it to her, and then she called me and we were on the phone, and she was like, don't worry about it. It's normal. When you work on a song, she said, like, it happens to everyone. When you work on a song and you listen to it a lot, you notice every single thing. I guess it's the same as when you draw, right? Like, you draw art and you look at it and you notice every single little tiny mistake, but most people only look at it once, only listen to it once or even a couple times, and they won't really hear the same things that you hear. But yeah, it was nice. Everyone was very. I only mentioned those 3, but really almost everyone I asked, and I was like, "What do you think of that?" Liz helped me as well. Everyone was so sweet. Even with the mixing, I sent it to some girls, and they gave some pointers. So I'm overall. Even if I do think like, I think it depends on what headspace you're in, but for me, it does. Positive reinforcement does work. So when I'm doubting things, if I'm like really, really negative, then it doesn't really reach me. But if I'm like a little bit on the cusp and I send it to someone, they're like, "Oh no, I like it. I like that. I like this," and that does help. So I'm very happy to have the Holo girls giving me their 2 cents and their opinions. And obviously, I'm also very grateful for the team that worked on it, which is don't worry, I got this. I got the credits. Yeah, everyone's crazy. Aethera, of course, thank you so much for making my song go from baby's first drums to amazing drums. I love the drums, and yeah, it was an honor. It was an honor to be able to work with him, and I don't know, it was just like, I don't know, it was crazy. I didn't think they would say yes. I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, and then Django did the vocal mixing and mastering, which was also really crazy. I think did a really good job. I wasn't really actually. There was very little time to record the vocals, and this is all on me, by the way. I was really busy. This took a lot of time and energy, and just I'm very happy I did it. But for the next time, I've definitely learned my lesson of pacing it better. Maybe giving myself more time. Or having a more concrete plan. But when I recorded the vocals, in the Far East in a recording studio, and I listened to them back. I wasn't really happy with them. Like, sometimes, again, I'm not a professional, but for me, sometimes my voice is just not in the space that I want it to be, or I sound a little bit nasal, or my nose is a bit clogged, that kind of stuff, right? This song is not very hard to sing. It's not a difficult song, so I think it's not like that. But I was just not very happy with the recording. But I don't know. Bianco did some magic and it sounded really good. And then Miori Celesta, thank you so much. She did the harmonies and the tuning and timing. She did the harmonies in the final chorus, where the thing is, like, I had the final chorus and then I thought to myself, okay, I like it, but I want it to sound more, you know? I want it to be a little bit of a crescendo, like a something more than in the first 2 choruses, because this is where otomos are supposed to be there as well, right? So she added harmonies to the final chorus, and she did the tuning and timing of the main vocals and all the vocals, I think. And then let me just look at this so I don't pronounce the name wrong. I can't see. Moeko Kikuchi did the viola solo. Yay! Very cool, very nice. And the string solo. And then for the music video, I got the music video, and this is on me. This is not the music video team's fault. Do not blame anyone. This is on me. I got the music video 2 hours before release or something. 3. The thing is, like, Reeds is the person that did the Turing Love art for the Turing Love cover. And then I contacted them and I was like, hey, can you do this? But the timeline was very crunchy. And it was very much like, I can, but there's not that much time. We can't, I don't know, we can try. And they went crazy with it. And then Salt did the character animation assistance, I think in the little part where it goes like, la, 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 the frame by frame animation, I think. And then Val did the MoGraph animation, which also crazy, because it was really crazy to see the singular art pieces come together in the way that it did. And then Yuki Mane, my Mane-chan, Yuki Mane, did you help with organization? Did all the organization stuff. Yeah, I really like the music video. I have it here too, let me see. Let me just... I have it. and it was all yellow.
I'll waste away all night and day. Perfection.
Yeah.
You elude me. Give out and stay.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Wait,
the credits. Wait. Oh, FX animation. Okay, I was like, did I not write it? FX animation was done by Mami Sonokawa. Oh my god, I was so happy that she, I think, agreed to drawing this. I saw the art in like a different project somewhere on Twitter, and I was like, wow. And they did this part, the line art. This entire animation. You know, these like sparkly. It's all hand animated, and it's so pretty. I really like this. This is so cool. So pretty. Yeah, I think the bridge might be my favorite part of the song. I don't know. I like how it came together. And then the little otomos. Ah, so pretty. Right. Maybe I can just show you guys this. The idea of the otomos appearing. One sec. Let me find it. That was so stupid. I think I still have that file somewhere. Oh yeah, the flower here, it's my favorite. It's my favorite flower. A Himalayan poppy. Like a really pretty blue flower. So I was like, I want that flower to be in there. Give me that flower. Put me that flower in there. Yeah, here's my Wait, guys, let me show you this. This is really good. You'll see my vision. No, you'll see my vision. Where? Is it this one? Yeah, okay. This was my vision. This really is behind the scenes, huh? I was like, okay, and then I want Otomos to appear. I made this in After Effects. I was like, look at this. and then the music video team was like, okay, bet. No, don't worry, I got this. And that's how it ended. That's how it ended up the way it did. Yeah, I really like that the Otomos, they appear, but they're kind of very, very dark here. You see them in the background? Very, very subtle, but to the rhythm of the music. And then in this frame, they become really light. Ah, it's so cute! They really be balling. You never noticed it? They're right there! They're so cute. They're in the background. Yeah. And then they appear properly. And then in the new chorus, they're there. Look at the cute Otomo! Ah, the art is so cute too. I'm so happy. Everything came out so nice. Yeah, so the first. Oh, and then for this one. This one, here the mouth, I rigged it. But somehow they were able to make it like look frame by frame animation, so I think that's really cool. And then here, I won't spell it out, but I wonder whose tiny hands those are. And then open her eyes. And then here the frame by frame animation is really cute. Triple audio? Why? But why? Oh. How about now? It's still triple? Fixed? Nice. Sorry, my bad. This is not my setup! The way she routes her audio is different from me! This is so cute! Yeah, I really like that frame by frame animation. Obsession, no matter which way. And then here at the end, the little sparkles in the background, they're justice colored. Red, pink, and orange. And green. Yay! Justice colored sparkles. And then this, if anyone plays the viola and violin, I wrote these. These are the actual, this is, like, I wrote this as in, like, on the paper, not the melody. And these are the actual notes. So if you want to play it, you can play that solo. Go ahead. Yeah, here, all 4 sparkles. Oh, wait, I was covering it. All 4 sparkles. Yeah. Green, pink, red, orange. All 4 justice sparkles! Yay! And then obviously the credits. Yeah. So nice. I'm really happy how the music video turned out. So sorry, I apologize for the grief I have caused. Reed, Salt, and Val, but I really appreciate the amount of heart and effort you put into it. And yeah, they took the lyrics into consideration, and I really like how it looks kind of like a storybook. And I'm really happy with it. I did think it was kind of funny. Like, I see it about to do my 3D debut. I see it. I finally see it. I'm like, yeah. We uploaded it to YouTube. Yeah. Everyone did an amazing job. Yeah. Yeah, so at the end of the day, will I ever write a song again? Maybe. I do want to, but it's a lot of, well, the lyrics weren't that much effort, but I mean, it was a little bit like baby's first lyrics. Shut up! Give me a minute! Shut up, I'm trying! Shut up! Let's wind up high! So, you know, I'm not one for subtleties, let's say it, but I did want, like, with these lyrics specifically, I didn't really want to go too deep into metaphors or anything like that, because I felt like the instrumental track is so... there's so much going on that I felt like very simple, easy to grasp lyrics would fit better than some, like... I like metaphors. I like convoluted lyrics as well, like, don't get me wrong. My next song is only metaphors. But I thought because there's a lot going on in the instrumental track, I wanted the lyrics to be more subtle, simple. And I wanted the melody, the bass chorus melody, to be very easy and recognizable. So it's this it's very, very easy. And then for the first verse and second verse, the yellow. I wanted basically the first verse is so it just repeats and then for the second one, you stay away. So it's like na 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 na. Sounds like a school bell. And then for the second verse, I wanted that to be the variety of da na na na, break da na 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 na, da na na, you da da da. So like everything's the same except for that second line in the second verse. So instead of da na 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 na, it goes ba da da da, break da 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 da. No matter which way. So the verse isn't that, I guess, like repetitive, and it's not as recognizable. So I think that's why I wanted the lyrics to be simple. And then here's a variety. This one's completely different. And then the verse again is just like na 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 wow wow. So the melody of the verse is a little bit more crazy, and then the melody of the chorus is more easy. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. The thoughts. I don't know. It's fine. And then that's all I can think. All right. And then originally the ending was gonna be low, 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 low. This was the original ending. But then last minute, literally like a week before or something, when I was recording it, I decided I wanted a different outro. So I did the ad-lib of the stay for, I don't remember, what does it go? Stay next to me for a while, or something, for a while. Don't remember. You guys can listen to the song. Don't remember what I do here. Yeah, so I exchanged it last minute. My bad team. My bad guys. But it's still high and now we wind up high. Yeah, the mind is your limit. These strings are killing me. Yeah, so that was that. Thank you very much for indulging me and letting me show off what we made. So I talked about the music video, I talked about the lyrics, I talked about the timeline. Yeah, so basically the question if I want to do this again is kind of like, not 100% sure. I definitely wanna, but it is a thing. Like, obviously I love streaming, and I don't know, I like a lot of things. I like making things, I like projects, I like streaming, and this took a lot of time. Again, the lyrics, I definitely probably will try writing my own lyrics for stuff. But it also depends. Like, if I want to make like a very upbeat, hyper song, and it's a genre that I'm not comfortable with at all, or have no knowledge of, I'm kind of like lost, then I would probably outsource it. And I think there's nothing wrong with outsourcing it. I think you can make amazing music, obviously. Obviously. I don't have to do it myself. But for my first song, I really wanted to, because it was really, I don't know, I wanted it to be me, and it turned out to be me, and I like all the automaton sounds in it. And we should listen to the instrumental ones. And like really appreciate the work A Thorough did with the mess. Let me see. The final instrumental. Oh no. Alright. Mastered instrumental. Here it is. Download it. Let's listen to it once. Here we go. So that's the piano. I should have credited myself. Piano Cecilia Immigrant. Yeah, the instrumental's so pretty. Now, it's my favorite drum part, guys. Listen to these drums, it's so good. Listen. It's that part. It's like, it's so good. I love the drums. Ah, if only I knew how to make drums. Ah, I love drums. now we wind up high. Yeah, the sky is the limit. They tell me reach further, but it's over. So now shut up, I'm trying. Yeah, just give me a minute. I fall apart for a while. Oops. My bad. And here the violin solo comes in. We have a double string solo! Yay! Yeah, let me show you my favorite drum part. Love that. It's so good. I didn't do that. I didn't make those drums. I don't know how drums work. Yeah, I really like the drums. But yeah, so basically the process was kind of like I sent in my first demo. We got the okay from music department where they're like, yeah, okay, that's good. And then I worked on the rest of the song, and then I sent it to Ethereal, and then he added the crazy drums. The drums. No, I did not make the drums. No, I do not. I cannot take any credit for a single of the drums, guys. Please. I can't. I didn't. I don't know how it works. I don't know how drums work. Yeah. No, I don't know how drums work. Take the credit. No, I didn't. I didn't make them. They're based on my drum. I don't think so. Yeah. So. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I think some of my stuff in this demo wasn't there yet. Yeah, okay. So these plinks are also not working for some reason. Okay, just imagine these going... Oh, is it there? I can't hear it. What happened here? I should have done this in before. Plinks. Okay, this is like the bling, bling, bling. So it goes like... Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Wait, let me see. Is it here? Oh yeah, you can hear it very clearly. In the background. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling. Yeah, I don't know why it's not playing it. I don't have the right instruments. I'm sorry. Well, that was fun. Thank you very much. Please. You can listen. You can stream the song now. Should I sing it once? Okay, I'll sing it once. I opened my own lyric page because I don't remember. I'll sing it once, guys. But yeah, so this was the first structure. Imagine the blinks being there. Imagine everything being there. And then... Thank you very much again for everyone who was involved in this song, and especially Ethereal for making my baby's first song and turning it into something better. But you know, it was really nice. I felt like the things that I wanted came to reality, especially those drums. And there was a lot of back and forth of like, oh, should we add this? And then the outro was done very late. I think the outro was just I just took the after chorus and put it at the end. And the la 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 part was actually supposed to be lyrics originally. La 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 la. But I felt like the la la la, because of the way it sounds kind of breathless. It's like la 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 la. When I put lyrics into it, it sounded so stressful. It kind of stressed me out. So I killed the lyrics. Yeah, thank you so much. Sorry I couldn't read super chats today because the setup is terrible and I don't know where they are. But I'm very glad, very happy. I'll sing the song once for you guys, and then I'll say my final words, and then I will get out of here. Let me get the lyrics. Genius? Can you? Wix. Oh yeah. Let me see the audio here. So it goes here. Gigi opened the door and jump scared me. Why? What have I done to deserve this treatment? What do you want from me? Why did you jump scare me?
I just finished a lot of work.
Wow, good job! Good
Now
job!
I'm gonna shower.
Good job. Have a nice shower. Good job on doing your work. She locked in.
Locked in and finished so much stuff.
Get out of here. Aw. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a nice shower. Okay. I'll waste away all night and day. Too loud. When you allude. Okay. I'll waste. Okay. Be careful, Popo. I'm rolling backwards. Okay. She brought Popo in. Hi. What are you doing, huh, baby? Okay. Sorry. Done getting distracted. Done getting. Okay. I'll waste away all night and day. Perfection. You elude me. Give up and stay. It's fine this way. Is there a delay? Maybe. Sleep today. And now we wind up high. Yeah, the sky is the limit. They tell me reach farther. Too bad I can't fly, so now shut up, I'm trying. Oh, just give me a minute. You tell me reach farther. Too bad it's too high. And so we wind up high. Yeah, the mind is your limit. When I don't know my own lyrics. I'll fall apart for a while. La 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 la. Perfect drum coming up. You stay away. Obsession, no matter which way. Perfection, you seclude me. No more, no way. Please, you just lead me astray. These failures are all we pay. And now we wind up high. Yeah, the sky is the limit. They tell me reach farther. Too bad I can't fly, so now shut up, I'm trying. Oh, just give me a minute. You tell me reach farther. Too bad it's too high. And so we wind up high. Yeah, the mind is your limit. I want to reach farther. Too bad that's a lie, so now shut up, I'm trying. Please just give me a minute or I'll fall apart for a while. Wanting it all, but you can't pay the price. Dreading to fall, but it will not suffice. seeking it out, but it cannot be your sacrifice. Give up your thoughts, you can always try twice. Live up again and put all behind. Stand up, grow tall, and we'll all be by your side. And now we wind up high. Yeah, the sky is the limit if I don't believe. Guess that's just fine, so now shut up, I'm trying. Oh, I'll test it and spin it, go in and revisit. I won't draw the line, and so we wind up high. Yeah, my mind is the limit, I want to reach farther. I cannot deny, so now let's touch the sky. Please just give me a minute and stay next to me for a while. Out on streaming services right now. My hand. But yeah, thank you very much for listening to me ramble on about this. Yeah, this song is very special to me. I'm very glad that you guys seem to like it. I've been reading the comments and I really appreciate all your kind words. Kind of loud. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just really happy how it turned out. I'm glad that I had my fingers in it. And yeah, I don't know. Overall, very happy. Just happy, just glad. Thank you very much for plops. Thank you very much for super chats. Sorry that I didn't read them today. I don't know how I see those 3 claps though. And yeah, I'll try making more music if I can. I'll think about it. I definitely have some ideas. There's one song I really want to do. I'll probably do that one. But I'll just won't put a hard deadline on it until I'm done at least with the demo. Cecilia Emigrate from Whole Life Again Justice has learned her lesson. Do not put a deadline on a song if you don't even have a demo. Don't just say like, oh, I'm gonna make a song, and then you don't make a song. No, you at least need a demo. You at least need the base structure of it done before you lock in on a date. Don't do that. Don't do that. Lesson learned. That's what it's all about, really. I feel like every project we've done here, every single one of them, I learn how to handle certain things. And I just gotta do it again so I can, you know, learn from my mistakes. Yeah. Anyone who does music professionally, my wind-up key goes off to you. That is crazy. Ah! I heard stomping. But yeah, thank you very much. Even though I still struggle with these negative thoughts sometimes, I will keep doing my best. And I hope we can keep having fun together, Otomos. And yeah, I'm very grateful that I was able to show you the song I made. And it's really me. And yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for supporting me throughout this entire journey of everything. And I'm gonna go have a little bit of fun, and then there will be All for One concert next week, where I'll be singing and dancing and doing stuff as well. So look forward to that if you're interested in that. And then I'll go home, and then we'll have some more fun streams very soon. Yeah. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thank you. I'm waving, as you can tell. I don't know, feeling emotional. Okay, well, anyways. For justice. Goodbye. Bye. 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 I don't know where her ending screen is. Ending. Studio mode. Ending. Is it that one? That's the one. Hey, that's. Wait, that's from her. Never mind. I killed it. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's stupid. Wait, what if I make it green? Yes, it's me. should change every single setting in her OBS so she crashes out when she comes back. Anyways, yeah. Thank you very much. Eric again. I love you guys, and I'll see you all very soon. Please listen to Wind Up on streaming services on YouTube, or comment on it, or like it, or retweet it. Do whatever you want. You know what? You could report it. If you want to report it, report it. What am I gonna do? You know what? You know what? You do that. Download it. You know what? You should download it illegally. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do everything, but don't do that. Well, thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you all very soon.